Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, Patrol? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy final stream of the year. My goodness. We made it here. We made it. And I'm anxious about the upcoming days. Like, shit. Now I gotta, like, what's on my mind? Like, okay, I gotta edit and record 2 videos before Tuesday. Make sure I pack and clean everything. Not forget anything. Raise my jug of cold brew coffee to you. Thank you. I raise my sparkling ice to you. Cheers. But yeah, it's Hey, Echo, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing well. Final day. I don't know what we're doing today. Actually, I haven't really planned what we're doing today yet. Everything's going well, going well. You bought Peggle and Peggle Knights on Epic Store today? I mean, Peggle seems like a fun game. The only time I've ever seen anyone play it is Doug. And that's the only person / only time I've ever seen anyone playing Peggle. And the only experience I have with Peggle is Doug. But, you know, seems like fun. It's good. Yeah, I haven't bought anything. I bought something during like around Thanksgiving, like a month ago. And still haven't gotten it because freaking Canada Post here has been on strike for the past month. They're finally off of strike. And maybe now they'll finally deliver my package. That's over a month late now. But I'm leaving now, so I don't know if it's gonna arrive while I'm gone. So see if that's gonna happen. I don't know. You pay with the rewards you have for some reason? Hey. If it's free, it's free. That sounds pretty nice. Well, I ordered. I bought myself a locksmithing or locksmithing, a lockpicking kit, like a beginner training lockpicking kit. Back in mid-November. I haven't gotten it yet, as I said, but I'll have it next year. Just because I thought it would be fun. Like, I always wanted to try out lockpicking just to see how it is. And it's one of those clear locks where you can put your own pins in and just practice and stuff. Because I don't have enough. I don't have enough things to use on my time, and everything else. There's not enough hours in the day, There's just not enough hours in the day. That's really the problem. I'm not the problem. It's the time. It's the time, man. It's the time, man. Anyway, what are we doing today? Because yesterday, we set this up, or we now have. We now have this. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to set it up where we have the large rooms now. What we need to do is set it up where this works with all 3 levels, and there's enough mobs here to take care of the 3 levels. So, right now, I don't have it actually working fully. So, I guess that's what the next thing we need to do. Do you not see me? How are you attacking me, not looking at me? Still so many bugs, so many bugs, so many bugs. Okay. So if I go with I need to come here, go to rooms, graphs. Okay. Main path here was how long? 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's it. That was all for the original. So let's do something similar. Let's go here. Editor settings. So this one will also have 7. You'll have 1 through 3. 1 through 3. Now, the thing is, when I create the main path, path name main. Okay, we do have a main goal. Goal node path name, main goal. So theoretically, I can have it connect from the branch to the main goal. And that way, the last node will always have a connection somewhere else. Hey, Guts, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. Happy Friday. How's it going? How's it going? So that goes like so. And then what we can do is have this one. No, this is fine. This is fine. So that means that here, once we get past like the first starting room, this is a loop, which I like a lot more. So now let's try it out. Oh, we just need to make it so Your internet is out. Oh, that sucks. Watching the last stream of the year on your phone? Well, welcome to the last stream of the year. Lots of rain and wind today. Power went out for a while too. Ah, yeah, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. But on the bright side, yeah, so we're fixing up the level. Okay. Yeah, so this all loops. I think this should be hopefully enough. Hopefully. Also notice that this is not centered. It is what it is. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. Then I'm going to use a L2 and an L3. Basically, we're just using the same thing as we had before, just the values are different. So this one is 8, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's another one. Okay. So this becomes 8. And then I guess I'll add one more here. Branch 3. This is going to go from main to branch. Let's see if this works. This might be bad. Yeah, it was not a good idea. Yeah, it was not a good idea. Can't find the main path. How's that possible? Let's do 1 to 5. Main to branch. You can't find the main path. How's that possible? What? Okay, what if I remove that? Just plug that back in. Build. Maybe you can't find the main path. That was... What? There, I put the original graph back in. I mean, you can't find the path. Cooking day. We're setting up the level 2, level 3 instances, or whatever you want to call them. But somehow it's not able to create a path. What's going on here? Cannot find path. Why is this able to rotate? Wait. Oh, why am I in block? Oh. Oh, I see the problem. This is supposed to be here. Not in this one. Here. I mean, just undo. Give me back what I had before. I found my problem. Just delete it. Duplicate it. I found the stupidity. Found my stupidity. It's because I plugged in the wrong thing here. Okay, that was my stupidity. Now if I do build, I have something. Okay. So now I can change this to 8. And then make another one here. This one is going to go from main to branch. Okay. There we go. All right. So now we're getting some more interesting stuff. More things are getting connected. Okay. Good. Good. We need the 3 levels back. So then we need the level 3 graph, which is this one. And for this one, we basically need 9. So the main graph here is, instead of 7, it's 9. And then we have 2 to 4, I think, on these 3. Yes. So they're guaranteed to be a little bigger. Same thing on this one as did on the other one. It's going to go from main to branch. And this is going to be 2 to 4. Aha! There we go. And we're getting more rooms. We have a lot of the double rooms. Start. Good start. Good start. It's we're fine. It's fine. We'll just do it all again. Yeah. It's. I'm not upset. You're upset. I'm not crying. You're crying. Okay. What? So we got level 2. Level 2 saved. Level 3 did not. Oh, that's actually not as bad as I thought. So I'm gonna copy this into level 3. Delete. Paste. This way, please. So I want 2 to 4. 2 to 4. This is gonna be 9. Save. Build. Oh. Build. There you go. So it still works. We still have a good amount, like widthwise and everything. Things can go. This one's already 3 levels, so which is good. I know, Saj. I know all. Don't you know? I know all. Everything is in my head. I just choose to ignore it because I really just don't give a shit. But I honestly just know everything. Yeah, but that's not fun. So, I just like I know everything that you guys are gonna say in the future. It's all planned out. It's all predetermined, as we know. But if I pretend like I don't know, then it's a lot more interesting that way. That's what I do. A lot of pretending. Okay, I think this is good. So what we can do now... Forgot you are a god. It's okay, it happens, I forgive you. I forgive you. Yeah, it's... I try to put up appearances to seem like everyone else, and so I understand. Forgetting that I am, like everyone else. Yeah, it's understandable. Okay, let's do bug 2, 3. Okay, so here we gotta plug in the new stuff. The theme we're good on. Theme is... Oh, not... Oh, it's a blockhead theme still. Why is it the blockhead theme? The graph needs to be L2. And that is correct. So that's good. So wait, does that mean here... Yeah, that's the wrong one. It doesn't really matter that much, but it is the wrong one. So plug in the correct one. So we have the correct one. And then here we can go ahead and here, look the correct one here. Okay. And we're good. So now it should work. No one has invited you to play reindeer games this year? What are reindeer games? I've never been invited to these so-called reindeer games that I don't even know what reindeer games are. Is it where you see reindeer and then you shoot them? Is it one of those games? Is it an FPS? You see, like, it's like those frisbees that get shot into the air, but the reindeer. And you see the reindeer like flying in the air, and you try to shoot them down. The one that hits the most reindeer wins. I have no clue what reindeer games are. First time ever hearing this. Should I know reindeer game? What are reindeer games? Reindeer games. I see a movie called Reindeer Games. Also known as The Deception, a 2000 American action thriller film. Directed by Frankenstein. Reindeer Games. Hey, Malcolm, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You're picturing a shot-for-shot remake of Patriot games with poor CGI animals? Who knows? That's Ben Affleck. That's the only name I know on this list. Because Ben Affleck is the guy who played Daredevil, right? Is that the guy who played Daredevil? I want to say that. Why? Did he play Batman? Who played Daredevil then? Who am I thinking of? I don't know. I'm talking about like the movie. Can't find it. Look, I watched so few things. I thought that's where he's from. Maybe he's from Batman. I don't know. You find a giant notch in his chin. This is a normal chin that many people have. It's not even like a deformity. This is just a normal. It's a cleft chin. This is very normal, people. There are two people with Santa outfits in that poster walking away without looking at the explosion. What? Oh, I didn't even notice. 1, 2, 3, 4 Santa people, actually. They're just, these two are a little more prominent, but here, I'll do I'll zoom in on for you, you know. And it's a casino. So think of it as you will. Is them trying to make Santa cool? I mean, I don't know. Santa's a kind of weird guy. I mean, although, is Santa the weird guy or are the parents the weird people? Right? Is Santa weird for wanting to meet little kids? Or are parents weird for trusting a really old man with their kids at night by themselves with the stranger? I don't know which one is weirder or more disturbing, but you know, we can, you know, I think both are equally to blame here. The direction the gun is pointing, Santa's based. The gun is pointing off camera. What? These guys don't have guns. They're not holding guns. They're barehanded, from what I can tell. There's no guns. Santa is weird if you have managed to come up with a system for hyperspeed global travel of goods. Why in blazes wouldn't you sell it to FedEx for billions? Well, if you have the means of producing that many things and that many items only, and do it only once a year, you have enough money to that you don't care. You're fine, right? If you can work once a year, basically, because keep in mind, right? It's Santa doesn't make the toys, right? It's the elves that make the toys. Plus, I remember. So, if you can, as an owner, only work once a year, he's doing fine. You know, it's just. I don't think he has to worry. Santa's hiding the good 3D printers, basically. They look like Russian agents with those elf outfits. What? What elf outfits? Oh, that was my own health bar I was looking at.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. Why am I not? Oh, why am I not attacking? I wasn't attacking in the direction I was thinking. Okay, hold on. I know ads are playing, but these guys won't leave me alone. Okay, I can pause on this. It's all very sinister. He has the means of production and keeps it from everyone. Yeah. He could just copyright it, but then, you know, if no one can replicate it, is it WB40 that has never gotten their own thing copyrighted because no one can replicate the actual formula? So there's no reason for them to do it. Is WD-40? I want to say it's them that never put the ingredients on the label so no one can replicate it. So they never have to copyright it, so they never have to deal with any of that kind of thing. Santa has the distribution better than Amazon, but very limited drop-based schedule and for free. Sure, some finance bros would love to 10x that business. Yeah, you know. Patents exist so corporations can have access to sell to investors. Patents also exist so corporations can just sue you for money. So they don't have to do anything. That's also a thing. If they don't have the patent anymore, you can't make the thing. They can still do a lot, but yeah. I just need the portal to open up. Ah, there's the portal. Oh. Somehow I clicked out of it. Okay, I can go inside. Cool, we're here. So this is all working. So this all worked. Oh, hold on. Let me just give myself some extra power here. Don't mind me. Just gonna give myself a little bit of power. Get some of this calling strike. Oh, here's some damage boost. Just a lot of damage boost. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. You're getting a lot of damage boost and some auras. Some fire aspects. Last cannon. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. Next phase. Oh, this is cool. That's cool. They're just running it to die. 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 Oh, this is still not going away. Okay. So now we should go to level 2. Yeah, same look, but slightly bigger this time. Problem with pending a thing is you have to disclose everything. Yeah, so I think that's why like WD-40 didn't patent it, because they didn't want to disclose their formula, so that way no one else can recreate it. I don't know if they disclosed it at this point in time. I just remember like when I was like in high school, this was the case. How did I pop between levels like that? I loaded the next level. What do you mean? You're just a weird skibbity non sequitur. You're not trying to make sense. Oh my god. So I watched a short about like skibbity toilet. Like I was so out of the loop on that, and I cared so little about it. I didn't even know it was originally from a song, and that whole thing was just like from a song that was there. Like I knew nothing about it. It's like, okay, cool, I guess. I was so out of the loop. It's such a cool. When you have so much crit and all the things crit, it just looks so cool. Everyone die. I'm basically unkillable because I'm healing. Because I gave myself so much stuff. Ooh. So this icon, I'd like to rotate it. Maybe I'll deal with that later, I guess. I just want to make sure I have enough mobs here, I guess. To open up the next level. 'Cause I don't know if I do. Am I going to add more lights to the environment? It does need to be a little more like visual. I think for now, I mean, I'm not going to add them today. But like visually, this should make light around it, right? So there's a lot of stuff like that that should happen. When will it happen? Good question. Yes, asterisk is the answer. So we're only at 1. I might need to reduce the amount of mobs I need to kill. If I don't increase the amount of mobs there are, then I'll need to increase. It looks good. The character itself should have a small light around him. I'm conflicted on that one because on one hand, I agree. On the other hand, I don't want to just have a light source on the character because I feel like the character would then ruin the lighting of the environment, and him being integrate into the environment, I think, is nice. So I'm leaning towards just better lighting of the environment that will just work better in general. Oh, that was 2. Because right, it's the next level, so there's 4 power-ups on this level. This thing. A small like one like an Elden Ring. I mean, maybe. Or just make him like. Thing is, right now he's just all gray. If he was a proper character with like more contrast, like like with like red hair or red, like had like color changes and stuff, it would pop. You wouldn't need him to have a light. He would just be more visible. So I think light is a possible solution to it, but it's not the only solution to it. So I'm just over half on this level. Let's see how much I can. Are there more mobs? Okay, there's more mobs down there. So we're at 3/4. I think we've killed everyone now. I see death. Okay, so there's death and destruction everywhere. We do not have enough mobs here for everyone. Okay, so we need to adjust the numbers then. We can do. Let's do this. Do is valid and boolean. Damn. Okay. So let's change the amount that we need then. So instead of 1,000, 1,500 in the next one. So we got to 3/4 of it. We're killing everyone. So 3/4 is 1125. So let's make it 1,000 then here. Let's make this one 750, 1250, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 for now. It'll make it easier to get to the first boss, second boss, third boss. We can try the adding the light, by the way, right now. Let's add a point light. And we'll do like a small one, like 5. Let's see. Ooh. Right, he's gonna be illuminated too. First of all, don't cast shadows. Right, he's illuminated too. That's the other problem. Or instead of point light, better probably would be a spotlight. Because then we can just aim it down. Yeah, there we go. So right, so we have a slight glow around him. It does not cast any shadows. You can see, yeah, then we have this problem. So what we can do then is lower it, reduce the distance. Then we'll also need to reduce the strength. We can increase the angle here. Yeah, you mentioned it because you thought it would be a good idea to do. So let's. I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying it now. So it's not exactly like a big thing that's gonna be like, oh my god, this is gonna take so much time. Why are we doing this now? Kind of thing. There you go. All right. I don't know how I feel about the fact that now, right, things around now also light, like, or get brighter as I come near them, right? Because now I'm a light. I'm clearly a light source. Do something like this. Maybe better. $300. Drop this down to 10. Let's see what it looks like in context. Yeah, see, just. I mean, I can tone it down. Half. I don't think we're gonna do it. It just clashes with. I can make it like 2. Make it really subtle. The fact that you're moving with a light source, I don't like it. No. Right? Because it feels like why is it getting brighter in the spot where you're walking? It's like it's unnatural. So no, I don't think we're gonna do a light source around him. I'd rather have a better lighting in the environment eventually than try to make it just glow arbitrarily around the character. In Dark Souls, you're playing up close. There's a difference, right? You need to see your like in like confined space. But this is like much more top down. So this is more environment lighting than it is the character lighting. He's not used to seeing games in development. Sometimes he knows that type of stuff. That's fine. Yeah, because like in... Well, here, we can pull up... let's see. Let's pull up... Scissorin. Just pull up any old video. A while back. I scrolled to RuneScape somehow. Oh god, I'm freaking Path of Exile. No, I don't want Path of Exile 2. No spoilers. Scroll further to Path of Exile 1. Okay. You see gameplay here? Probably not a good example of this. Because he has auras on him. Right? It's not a accurate example because the auras cause a light glow around. Because when do you care about game lore? Who said I cared about game lore? Wait, what? Why are you putting words in my mouth? I don't care about Path of Exile 2 lore. I mean, I want to know what it is, but that's not like what I want to get. Not get spoiled. I want to get spoiled in the gameplay mechanics. You reference Hades? Got a similar perspective? Yeah. They all have very similar stuff. We could look up Hades too as well. POE2, yeah, he loaded into the game. I don't want to see the gameplay. I don't want to know the abilities. I don't want to know how things work. I don't want to know any of the mechanics. Don't want to see any bosses. When I get to play the game, I'll play the game. That has nothing to do with lore. Same gameplay. No. Play Path of Exile 1 and play Path of Exile 2. They're completely different. They're for completely different types of people. Like, there are going to be some that enjoy both, but they're very different. One's slow and deliberate, and the other one's like, pew pew, everyone's dead in the screen. Very different. Hades 2. There you go. Here's Big Moist playing. There's no... Yeah, there's nothing around the character. Yeah. Yeah, nothing around the character. It doesn't make sense to put something around the character. Like, in these scenarios. And I'm pretty sure PoE doesn't have anything either. Like, auras will give you something. But, yeah, there's no, like... How would I know if you don't know 2 gameplay? Because everyone's complaining about it being too slow and difficult and not having drops and things like that. I don't need to have seen the boss fights. I mean, I saw the like the very first demo they did of it. So I do have that experience. Is the life following the character? Am I crazy? Where do you, I don't see a light. I'm looking at a light underneath the feet. I don't see any light around. There's the light from the staff, but I don't count the staff. The staff is the staff. Like, right, it's running around the water. There's no light source. Yeah. There's no light. If you look under the feet, right? There's no light around. As she's running around the water's not getting brighter or darker. It's exactly the same. There's this, but there's nothing in terms of... Yeah, there's nothing. There's a light source above her, but that's what the shadow is, right? There's just a light source above her illuminating. But the shadows of that light source... So, okay, yes. So there is a light source above... Yes. You know what? You are right, because that's the shadow. The light source goes here. It's, It goes out like out to here very. But then see the shadow makes sense with the light source then. With my setup, the shadows won't make sense because my like lights actually cast shadows. There's no shadows here. So yes, you're actually correct. But like, right, if you look at this, nothing is casting shadows, like in a direction. Right, this thing has a shadow underneath. This thing has a shadow underneath. Shadows underneath. The light source is from above, so it makes more sense to have it. Right, this effect is down below. Down below. So, yes, but I think different. The direction here matters a lot. You get a slight bump in visual. It's a different style entirely, is what I'm saying. I don't think it gives a bump in visual. I think it's just a different style. Right? Because again, all shadows go down, so it makes sense that there's a light from above. All shadows are down. They're not diagonal. They're not like from a source. Right. So when I'm here, I get lit by all of these. Got you. Oh, I need to line up these things. Right. Either way, yeah, I don't want to do a light source above. I don't like how it looks, especially with the night environments. I'd rather have better lighting in the actual environments. Which the lighting right now is not final whatsoever. It's just like quick temporary lighting. Because as I'm sure you guys saw, I basically put almost no lights in. The plan is to have things baked anyways, so which will change the look. But tis what it is. Yeah, let's line up some stuff. Boink. Okay, so we want this guy. And then we can grab this 4-way. That's gonna be perfect. Megalights don't support even masked, let alone support like translucency, and they have other issues along with it. They're not production ready whatsoever. I would not use megalights in any production right now. If you take a look at the demo that they the Epic release, you'll also notice a lot of noise as they move, and a lot of artifacts. So, yeah. Just something to keep in mind. And my plan is to actually do things properly and bake the damn thing. So that way, I don't want to rely on upscalers and other things to hide like quality. And still to this day, a good bake will still look so much better than like Lumen. Lumen will be dynamic, sure. But if you do a proper lighting setup and bake your lighting, it will look better. Just straight up. And it'll perform significantly better. Like, astronomically better. So, another thing to keep in mind.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
So my plan is to go bake lighting, which is experimental in 5.5. And by the time I release this game, I'm sure it'll be no longer experimental. So. Plus, this will allow me to hit lower hardware easier, right? So many other benefits. Megalights are only, I think they're only supported on RTX cards, aren't they? The current moment. No, I'm thinking of I'm thinking of something else. With having released, I'm sure they'll have improved it. Significant bump in performance switching over to megalights. Not for everyone, but for you, it's been amazing. Oh yeah, it's. But like, it doesn't work with masked or transparency, and that's a deal breaker in like 99% of everything I do. So that's the thing. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. Probably overthrew the compression, multiple layers of compression. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It is very hard to tell. Yeah, so as someone who was actually at the event, was able to actually look at it like live, like properly without like multiple layers of compression. Because right now, like I'm looking through a compression of YouTube, you guys are looking through another compression layer, right? And what he immediately could tell was there's a lot of noise. You know, like the because megalights have a denoiser. And when you have this many lights, it actually couldn't keep up. And Epic devs themselves just told them to not use megalights in any production-ready environment. They don't even support mass or translucency. They're like, do not use it at all in any production environment. Just straight up. This is what they tell them. So, like, okay. And my source is one of the people that gave a talk at the Epic event, so it's a good source. There are artifacts with moving lights, so you've kept stuff such as your flashlights, traditional lighting. Oh, sorry, so you see the artifacts. Then. Yeah, once, you know, I want my game to be performant, with zero TSR, TAA, any kind of upscaling. I don't want any upscaling in my game. Because I don't like how upscalers look. They make the game, they make things, I mean, depending on how much you're doing it, you're losing detail. Like it doesn't necessarily make it blurry. I mean, it depends what kind you're doing. Yes, sometimes it'll make it blurry, or blurrier rather. But really, it's yeah, it just doesn't. I just don't like how it looks. Ghosting with TSR? Yeah, yeah, that too. The thing that I actually don't like, you know what? Actually, I need to change that right now. I keep meaning to. And I don't know why this is the way it is. So, do you guys see how there's jitter here? Here, I'll zoom in. You guys see this? This is default right now. See how shit this looks? It's like, why? Why do you have this? Well, if we come here, screen percentage, 78%. Why are we running upscaling by default in the viewport? Why? I can see if I can change that. Screen percentage. Over a project's manual screen percentage. Screen percentage for non-real-time editor viewports. There we go. There. So now if I look at this, I don't have that problem. What you also notice, though, look at that. Look at that flicker. That's with Unreal's default freaking sky. No, I'm still on 5.4. I haven't updated. I'll probably update in the new year. I just haven't had a reason to yet. Dude, that's... Look at that noise. If I change this back to project default, that doesn't go away. That's just... That's just bad. But at least now I'm on screen percentage 100, so thank God for that. I don't know why it changes the screen percentage in the editor, and it's not consistent either. It's so annoying. At least we got that sorted. You want to guess if it was 5.5 because megalights are enabled by default? Megalights are enabled by default, but PCG isn't? That's weird. That's weird. Also, project settings, TSR, no. It's not upscaling. Anti-aliasing? Okay, I'm an FXA. Yeah, I'm not on TSR. I don't like TSR. FXA makes it blurry. TA is better. But I think TA has problems with you. There's a reason why I was on FXA. And I think it has to do with the pixel stuff. Also, am I not on the ground? Or is the shadow offset? I won't be able to tell. Unless I turn off the thing. That's fine. Doesn't matter. We'll deal with it later. Where's the... That's the one I'm changing. So, yeah. The plan is to properly bake things and do things as properly as I know how. And that way we can hit older hardware easier. Ideally. Because right now the whole thing is not optimized whatsoever. That's okay. I mean, that's just offsetting the sprite, if I need to offset the sprite. Character... Just turn on visibility. There we go. Where's the sprite? Material. Turn on this to 1,000. No, he's on the ground. That's the shadow of a problem. Problem's a shadow. Just not lining up. Which is a thing with dynamic shadows that just aren't set up, configured. Is that everything? Yeah, not the sprites. By the time you release, the 4090 will be considered older hardware. I mean, that'll be in January from what the rumors are, so unless you plan to release very soon, in which case you're too late because you should have released during the holidays. You know, yeah. 4090 has stopped being in production for a while now. So I'm getting myself. Well, I got myself a new laptop with a 4060. But right, that's gonna be my lowest piece of hardware that I have. I technically have a 2080 Ti in my closet from my old computer that I guess I could test with if I wanted to. That'd be a pain in the ass to test with, though. Next year or so, you're planning to release the game? Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when and how I want to go into early access / Kickstarter. I know it's way too early right now. That's the main thing. Like, I'm still figuring out like a lot of mechanics, a lot of like stuff here. Like the prototypes for everything is not done. Not everything's figured out. So I know, at least for me, I'm not ready to go there. But eventually, I will need to figure out like what the hell I'm going to be doing. Am I going to want to do a Kickstarter? In which case, I would need to figure out how the hell to even fund a game. Because, like, let's say I got, like, hypothetically, let's say I got $10,000 right now to help fund this game. I don't know how to use that money properly. $10,000 does not go far. You know? So, yeah, I don't. Oh, actually, got right on the negative 3,000. So, yeah. For now, though, I am basically saving up all the Patreon money to throw at somebody's face for, you know, things I need. If you're wondering what's going with the Patreon money, it is literally, I have not actually withdrawn a single dollar of the Patreon money. It is all still being just stored there, basically. Until I need to throw it at the game for whatever reason. Like, I want to get someone to do like proper cards, like card designs, but that's gonna cost quite a lot because I have like big ideas and stuff that I want to do for it. Hey, Quanq, welcome in, and thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just got set up a testing community. Use it as early access and bug hunting. At least from running, as being your plan. I mean, people can already get access to this game on my Patreon if they wish. It's just, I only tell people to get it if you want to support what I do, not because you want to play the game, because the game's not ready. The game's not even alpha, as far as I'm concerned. It is pre-alpha. So, sorry, Quanch. I don't have commands like follow age or anything. I don't see. I never understood the point of them. In fact, you know what I used to do? There was a channel that had a follow age command, and what I would do every time someone used the follow age command, I would unfollow and refollow to reset my own, and then it would come up. Because they were a small channel and they would always just like thank every single follow, and every time like, oh yep, that's Crojan refollowing again because someone did the follow age, resetting the follow age back to 0. It's like, what's the matter? Following's free. Following doesn't do anything, right? You can not follow someone and watch all their content, or you can follow someone and watch none of their content. So following means nothing. That ain't toxic. That was funny. I had a good time. Streamer had a good time. Nothing toxic about it. I watched their stuff. You followed me 4 years ago? Probably when I was doing Minecraft. In that case. You're doing development on contractor work to fund the project? Nice. Yeah, my what's it called? Funding is called Patreon. I was doing the math. Now it's 0 again. There you go. Yeah, I was doing the math. I was like, okay, I have 100 power-ups. Okay? So I want 100 unique pieces of art. Let's just, for shits and giggles, just say it's $50 for a single piece. Which is pretty cheap to do, like, good stuff. That's 5,000. Right? Just right off the bat. Right off the rip. At a very dirt cheap rate, it would be 5,000. Realistically, it would be 10 plus thousand to do all 100. Because I'd want the different tiers to have slight variations and stuff. I'd want high quality versions, and I'd want the source and everything. So yeah, it'd be probably over 100 per. So it'd be like over 10k just for the cards. But I think it'd be worth it to do it that way. You didn't have a good time? So what's up now? I mean, nothing different. Up is still up, you know, it's still the opposite of down. You know, the up hasn't changed. Is that a like a Rudolph a Doge? Oh yeah, I'm thinking of removing. What the hell is hitting me? I'm thinking of removing the jump. I think I'm gonna keep just the dash and remove the jump altogether. I did. Yeah, I think jump gonna go bye-bye. Those like yokais? No, they're just mobs. Yeah, I just did Japan cyberpunky like tile set type thing. So yeah. And they're just because before it was just blocks, right? So just have some kind of environment for now. So now we have something, you know, nicer to look at, I guess now. Oh, some of these cards actually fit the theme. They are kind of like old Japanese art style. At least reminds me of it. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. I'm still not happy with the whole cutout thing. It's better. Still not happy with it. I think the plan for... So the plan for the break for me is if I have time, I want to revisit the whole cutout process. And... yeah, but I need to figure something out for it. What the hell is the mob cap? It's a lot? There's no mob cap. What do you mean? Why would I have a mob cap? If you don't want to kill the mobs, you don't want to kill the mobs. The only thing I don't have is them, I need to have them stop following you eventually at a certain distance. I don't. So they will just continue following you throughout the entire map once you aggro them. So you can see on the mini map, they're all still following me, and they'll continue to follow me until they get to me. So yes, is it the best way of doing this? No. But you know, I can I can have them continue following me. Here they come. Grab these guys. Hey. Here. The choo-choo train is going on. Oh, that's not a way out. That's right, run. The thing is, they're not dangerous enough. That's for sure. Like, I don't like if I go into this group, right? I should die like almost immediately, but it takes a while for me to die. If there's the ladder climbing animation, ain't nice. Turned out pretty well. Congrats. Boom. That's the big hit. See, that took a while to kill. Is there a cosplayer girl at Comic-Con? I think that's just a... Unfortunately, that's just a girl, period, in the game industry. It doesn't have to be Comic-Con. If they go to any gaming event, they're just any girl. In any gaming event, unfortunately. I want to turn something on. I feel like I want to turn something off, though. It's just showing. Or turn something off. What do I want to do? Shit. I feel like I wanted to do something, and then I was thinking about it, and then I forgot about it. Of course I did. Of course I did. That's normal for me. Nope, don't remember. Good job, me. Good job, me. Oh, I need to go to project settings. Is it maps and modes? No, it's packaging. Here. Maps. I need to change these to be the ones packaged. So I want to package this map. This map. This map. I'm also realizing that somehow it didn't package the the boss maps in here, but the boss maps work. I wonder how that works. Why did it work before without having it specified here?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Just adding them is easy. These are the maps that I want packaged. And the rest of the maps I don't care about. What in the world is that emote? What the hell? Which programming language is Unreal? C++. Unreal uses C++. I don't use C++, but Unreal uses C++. Which programming language do I like? English. I like English. That's my preferred. The best language is English. For sure. Oh, are you asking me if I like the emote? It's okay. You like the emo guts? Or are you trying to say that's you? You have great curves, guts. Great curves. Is there anything else I want to change here while I'm here? Exit movies, no. Want to use that. Compressor package. I think this is all fine. I don't know what the rest is. I'll be honest, most of this I don't know, so I guess we just do this. Your first language is Spanish, but you're learning English? Nice. My first language isn't English, and I'm learning Japanese. That's true, the best language ever is English? I mean, that is debatable. Let's be honest here. English is so stupid as in terms of learning a language. God. It's so stupid. You know the whole was it A before E except after C? Is that the one? What's the saying? I before E? Yeah, the whole I before E except after C, you know that saying? When there are more last I checked, there are literally more words that don't follow that rule than that do follow the rule. So I don't know why that became a thing. That's why this mug became a thing. I before E, accepted for C, unless the efficient concierge of the priciest ancient glacier hacienda serves a society of proficient scientists studying a species of insufficient consistencies leading to racier piracies, lunacies. These are all words that don't follow this. I before E, except after C. C-I-E. 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 Last I checked, there are more things that break this rule than follow this rule, and it's so stupid. The English language is so stupid. In Spanish, we have comi, comio. English is just ate. Well, ate is past tense, right? Ate, eat, eating. Right? We have past, present, and future. That's pretty much it. If you want to talk about freaking versions of words, Jesus Christ, Japanese. Oh my god, hold on. There's a video that just came out about this. Oh, hold on. Let me find it. There's... Two... Oh, I forget his channel name because I'm not subscribed. Oh. Oh, found his channel name. Anime. Videos. So this is a single thing. So hold on. This is one thing. This is one word. No one actually practically uses this, but this is one word.
So this is the meaning of 食べさせられたくなくなるようにしなければならなかったわけがないはずがないんです。
Which means, you see, it's impossible. There's no way that one had to make a point of being a person who no longer wants to be forced to be fed. Which, by the way, the base of this is just taberu, which means to eat. But because in Japanese, you just keep adding things to be like not to eat. Tabenai is not eat, right? Taberu is to eat. Tabemas is just like I will eat or eating. Tabenai or tabemasen will be I will not eat. And then you can just continue like adding things, and this is just the one word. Because
to be forced to be fed. So this is the meaning of 食べさせられたくなくなるようにしなければならなかったわけがないはずがないんです。It's impossible that there is no way that I had to make a point of being a kind of person who would no longer want to be forced to be fed.
It's funny you can't say ru in Japanese. Well, ru in Japanese is literally between Ru and Lu, right? It's literally right in between the two. It's one of the hardest things for an English speaker to say. Because your tongue has to be literally in between the two things. So, a lot of people just say, screw it. And eventually, like, just either will learn it eventually or... Yeah. So yeah, that's not like an actual word that people use. Like the whole thing together. It's just to show you what you could do if you wanted to a single word. Because at a certain length, even native speakers have trouble following. Vietnamese, the same word can mean 8 different things depending how you use inflection. Come on. In English, we have words like that, but they don't have different inflections. There. I said the word there. Which one am I using? There, there, there. Which there did I say there? In which order did I say that? There, there, there. You don't know. We don't have inflection. No, I said THEIR. Like, it's their thing. You don't know. We don't have inflection. We just have words that just sound exactly the same as something else. Because F you, that's why. Though. Why is it GH there? Why is it silent? I don't know. I blame the French. They have all sorts of silent letters. I'm guessing it's from them. But English, all languages have problems. Your language doesn't have the sound natively, so you can't. In Portuguese, we have it, so it's easier for us. Yeah, many German sounds are very hard for me to pronounce because we don't have so much. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, for English speakers, they have trouble with the Japanese ru, while Japanese have trouble with L's and R's. And a lot of Japanese people can't say like la la la. It'll sound more like ra ra ra, you know, kind of thing, because it leans more to the R sound than the L sound. Did you know that Ronald McDonald is not Ronald McDonald in Japan? Because McDonald was too hard to say, so it's like Ronald McRonald or something like that. Hold on, I think it's Ronald McRonald. No, sorry, it's Donald McDonald is how it's pronounced in Japan. I was wrong. It's Donald McDonald in Japan. It's not Ronald McDonald. It's Donald McDonald. I was thinking I was misremembering that they replaced the D with R when they replaced the R with the D. It's Donald McDonald. Dolce de leche, yeah. Well, we pronounce it Dolce de leche. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced, but that's how we pronounce it in America. Your friends have a joke where if you want to speak Japanese, you just say the English word with a Japanese sound. So if you say black, you just have to say black. It's Japanese funny enough. It is. Well, that's not how, a lot of words are borrowed. Some words, I don't know why they're borrowed, but a lot of them are. Puru is literally pool. Jacketto is a jacket. I don't know why. I pronounce it very well. I mean, I pronounce as an American, so Thanks, I guess. Add some lights here. Yeah, here's what we could do. We can do this. I guess move them some to movable for the time being. I can turn off the shadow casting of those. When you were learning Korean? You used to see a lot of Lost Ark stuff. They pronounce risotto aku. It's written somewhat similar to that. Oh, Lost Ark. That's what you're trying to do. I wasn't sure what you were trying to there. It's a me because I don't know how to pronounce dulce de leche. I mean, so the one thing that I don't understand is, and this is not like any one like group of people or any one like language or anything. It's when people like says a word in one way in one country, and then in another country when they try to say that word, it doesn't sound like that word. Like from like it's different, right? It's like, well, yeah. I don't have the letters or the sounds you do in your country to make the word in my country, in my native language. That's why words get translated. But for some reason, a lot of people give so much shit to people that don't pronounce words exactly how they would be said in the native country. And I don't understand that at all. It's like, yeah, I don't say it the same way because that's we're in a different country with a different alphabet and everything. I remember because it didn't happen too long ago, right? Turkey, I think the country of Turkey changed how they wanted to be called or something, and they became like Turkey or something. I don't know. And then a lot of people started like complaining to like Americans, where like you were saying it wrong. It's like, no, I'm in America, where we're saying it the way it is translated. Stop bitching. Go to a country that we want different pronunciation. Go to a country that pronounces it differently. This is the translation. It doesn't have the O sound. I think it's more similar to aw sound, maybe. That's why we have an accent on the vowels. Yeah, we don't have accents or anything like that. I genuinely don't know how to pronounce, read any accent. You might as well just not have accents on them because it tells me nothing in terms of like how to actually pronounce anything. So yeah. Why have middle account selected? street lamp. What? Oh, it's because it's also selecting those. There we go. Turn off cache shadows. Yeah, that's gonna look better. Here we don't say Brad Pitt, we literally say Bretty Pitty. Yeah. Translations. And then it ends in a consonant we will pronounce with E or Y sound. Yeah. You're to pronounce the words like the language without the you're acting like a native. Yeah, but then you sound weird to natives, right? Like, if you go to Japan, for example, and I say hamburger like an American, the way like they're not gonna know what you're gonna say. You're saying, but if you say hamburger, like with the basically the translated, you know, even at least accent, they're gonna know what you're trying to say, because that's how language and translations work. And it's the same in all languages, right? It just even and not just for words that are that sound the same or like are literally translated the same. It's also for words that are like completely different. So I don't know why a lot of people are like, yeah, we need to have it called exactly how you say it in my country where this word originated from. No, we're everywhere. Call it whatever you want, as long as everyone in your group agrees on the name. Whatever. You don't force people to call something else. If that's what it's called for them, that's what it's called for them. Does everyone understand? Does everyone know what they mean? Yeah, cool, good enough. That's all that matters in the end. All right, if I called chairs tables, but you knew what I was talking about, cool. I say good enough. Go find us our large room. I don't see any large rooms. Large rooms. Wow, this is multiple levels. Is that 4 levels or something? That's pretty cool. Still no, does they have no large rooms? What? God damn it. Looks like that Chinese city. Very specific, thanks. I know exactly the Chinese city you're talking about. The one. China's a very small place, so we know exactly which one you're talking about. I'm glad. Yes, like the Chinese city. I went for Japanese and cyberpunky, and we ended up as Chinese. I mean, look, I guess that's on me. That's on me. Fair enough. I need to fix that door. That door bothers me. Here we go. The Chinese city that you enter a building in the floor level, go up an elevator, leave at floor 7, and it's like the floor level again. That's the thing. A vertical maze, you don't know where's the street level? I mean, I'll be honest, there's a lot of anime that are like that. Where they have dungeons and somehow inside of the dungeon, right? They have a clear sky, but they're like underground or inside of a certain level. Like any anime that has like a dungeon as their like location, and somehow every floor of the dungeon happens to be like as tall as like multiple mountains in height, and yet they didn't go down or up that high. It's like, what floor are you on? Who knows? That's what it reminds me of. I wish I could have like a decal that when placed on an object would make the object. I guess you could do that already. Deferred decals or debuffer decals would allow you to have an emissive decal where you place something and will make whatever part you place it on emissive. The problem with debuffer decals is you can either only have debuffer decals, in which case, or you will have no debuffer decals. Debuffer decals are awesome. There really needs to be an option in Unreal at some point in the future to allow you to enable and disable decals per object. That's what we really need, or what I'd really want. I want to place like a decal that like affects this building but not this building, and another one like below it that affects this building but not this building, and vice versa, like one that affects both, and just control what is on what asset, and just be like, oh yeah, it just doesn't project onto this asset. That'd be so nice. Oh, that's the city? Let's see. I mean, it looks like a normal city. I mean, it looks cool. This building looks cool. Bridge looks cool. I like how it's all illuminated. I mean, you're probably talking about a very specific building. That's cool. Check Discord general. I mean, that just seems like... It reminds me of, like, malls. It's just like a mall. I assume, like, that's the ground level. Well, is this... That's the ground level there, right? And they just built up, and then both are ground levels. Yeah. But it's not inside of a building, right? This is just the road there, and there's a road here. And then it just happens to be against each other, I assume. But I can see the resemblance that you're talking about. Right? What in the world? I mean, I guess it's cool. You know, when I think architecture, I don't think just, yeah, you know what? Let's just have it like a relatively normal buildings below, but just let's put a tube on top. You know what I imagine this was? I imagine an architect built like a regular apartment complex, like multiple buildings here, right? They just built it. And then they have a little kid that's been playing in the pool, and they came back inside, and they have this like practical set that they built, and they threw one of the pool tubes right on top of their little building, and that's what this is. And that's why the buildings are like slightly bent, because their actual thing kind of slightly bent, and like Well, I guess, you know, I don't want to fix it from scratch anymore. So let me just make it as part of the build. And that's how this came to be. That's my story of how we got basically a pool tube on top of just regular buildings. I imagine. General again? Okay. I'll wait for the ads. Hey, Tony, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for your tutorials from PCG. You're welcome. I'm glad you found it helpful. You were 1 minute in the past. Oh no. You're fine. It's only 1 minute. You've been further in the past. Which, considering you're 5 hours in the future, is impressive. It's a lot of time travel. Basically traveled 5 hours, 1 minute into the past, and then 5 hours into the future. And 1 minute into back to the future. Okay. So okay. It looks like almost like a rooftop here. Yeah, that's a rooftop. That's just a normal rooftop. Yeah, that's just an open floor rooftop that they connected. Yeah. Yeah, the ground floor is there. This is the rooftop. And it looked like a rooftop. Like, it didn't look like ground. Like, there's too much tiles that remind me of roofs. Because they just have an elevation change, right? This part of the area is much higher than this part. So they just built it against the wall, basically against the mountain, and made this a roof. Yeah, I get that, but so what I'm saying is, basically, the ground is this, right? That's the ground. And they built their building like this. So here there's a small blip, and this is where the cars are. And here there's a bigger one. That's because it's built against like a large cliff. So the ground is still the ground. It's just, it happens that on this side, it's against it's much higher up because it's built against this. I'm pretty sure that's just how it's set up. Hey, no play, no game. Welcome in. How's it going? Doing well? Is your name based on the anime No Game, No Life? Is your name based on that anime? It's one of my favorite anime. He'll never get a second season. You should go to bed. Well, have a good one. Have a great rest of your night. So it reminds me of the game because you were like in the streets, so you jump down. Ah, yeah. Yeah. No, I can definitely see like the picture you sent. Yeah, I like the signs, right? The cablings. Yeah, I can see it. People try to guess every time. You got a lot of people telling you that, but it's actually for no pain, no gain. You're about to change it, not gonna lie. No pain, no gain. I've not heard of no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. What is this? Oh, just a proverb. Well, you're on Twitch. There's gonna be a lot of weebs here, including me. So that's the first thing we think about isn't freaking fitness. We think of anime and games. Try to be a gym pump, get mistaken by a weave. Yep. Yep. That's how it is, you know. Shit happens, you know. Do those who watch anime go to the gym? No, of course not. We all know that you either go to the gym or you watch anime. That just, come on, this is normal stuff here. You can never do both. Anyone who claims that they do are clearly lying. Such things don't actually exist in the real world. That'd be insane. You do? What do you mean? You're hot AF, hit the gym, watch anime, have a girlfriend, and severe mental illness. Yeah. have a good one, Kwang. Yes. So the last one is making you think that you do all those things. This is called having hallucinations because these are your mental illness. Totally normal. Yeah. It makes you kind of, hallucinate. And you makes you think that you're doing all that, but you're not really. It's, I'm sorry to have to tell you this. You should probably get it checked out. I'm a hallucination mensch. I mean, let's be honest here. You have a shit imagination if you're hallucinating me. Okay? I'm just gonna point it out, right? Like, if you're hallucinating me, man. Checked out is when you give up on something. Let's tap out. Checked out is like when you stop paying attention. So you could say you can like you checked out of the conversation. You like stop paying attention, I guess. You're a typical Canadian gamer, gym bro, game dev, and don't watch anime but get called no game no life. Gamer, gym bro, game dev. You're either one of a kind or you're lying. And this is the internet, so I'm going to presume you're lying. You can't be Canadian on top of that. They're too nice. I'm currently living in Canada, but don't worry, I'm from the US. I'm here to make sure that Canada doesn't get too nice for its own good. So they sent me in as a mole to make sure that I can bring the niceness down to a manageable level in Canada. Because otherwise, it's just going to be unstoppable. We can't have that. You're going to take my place in the USA? I mean, look, best of luck to you. Okay, just best of luck, because they're not very nice down there. To make sure you guys become the 51 degree state. Fahrenheit, of course. Yes. By the way, I only recently found out that not only does Canada just swap between metric and imperial, apparently so does Britain. The UK also swaps between metric and imperial, depending on what they prefer. Yeah, I learned that recently. There's a British guy I watch on one of the channels, and he was measuring pounds for weight, but distance in kilometers. Hey, yeah, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. Do that in Australia too, but only for people's height? Yeah. It's 51st. ST. 51st. Yeah, otherwise 51. The little circle thing is degrees. Yeah, 51st, 52nd, 53rd, 54th, 55th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. I know ESL, that's what I'm telling you. Like 6'1" makes more sense than 186 centimeters. Yeah. So for some things, I prefer one. For some things, I prefer the other. For degrees, I prefer Fahrenheit. I don't want to deal with decimal points. I don't, like 20.1 and 20.0 is too small of a change in temperature for me to care about. But like 70 to 71, that's a noticeable temperature that I, is like, okay, cool. That's good. Hey, Stormer, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing well. It's a nice sound you make there. Does that make th? What does the mouth th do? Put your tongue between your teeth. When you ever say 20.1 degrees though? Okay, 20.6 and 20.5, right? Sure, whatever, 0.1 degree difference. It's like I don't care about the decimal points, so I like Fahrenheit. For weight, I like pounds because I don't want to. I want more more specific weight. Like I want smaller like measurements. In fact, for like food, I look at grams. How many grams is it here? It's like 20 degrees or 21 degrees, generally speaking, but 1 degree Celsius is way too big of a change. Is what I'm saying. But 1 degree Fahrenheit is a nicer change. So, I mean, it's all personal preference. Let's be honest here, right? It's all personal preference. So it really depends on like what it is and where it is. That's like, yeah. Bro, it's just an enemy of decimals? Yeah. You got a problem with that? I don't like decimals. Being a fan of whole numbers only, lazy American? Yeah. Damn straight, lazy American. Lazy American proud. It's not big enough to matter to the average person glancing at their phone, see if they need a sweater or not, though. That's how you see it. For me, like, I can tell the difference in like 1 degree usually. And no, like when it gets to like between like 70, I'm uncomfortable, and 70. Whenever it's like 73 in my room, my head just goes, huh? Because like I feel it 73, like because it's 73 at my thermostat, it's like a 75 here. Whenever it's a 30, I can always feel like when it's like unpleasant. So and that's like that difference there is like 1 degree, like Celsius. But like I want to like control it within that degree, but I don't want to deal with decimals. So this math test here, go consider pi is 3. Okay, that no, see that you gotta do 3.14159265535 7989. Is that what I still remember? I think that's as far as I remember. I don't remember past that. I used to remember when I was in high school, I memorized pi to 50 digits. Because I was bored in my trigonometry class. These days, you can't make me remember math at all. You like pie? Pie or cake? If you can only have one for the rest of your life, pie or cake? Is anyone ever going to say pie? I think everyone's always going to say cake. There are far more varieties of cake than there are pie. I think. Is pizza pie or something? No. Real pie, real pizza. Real pie, real cake. Pizza pie is still a pizza. Let's be honest here. When someone is going to order a pie and you bring them pizza pie, they're gonna question why you brought them a pizza. They're not gonna question you why you brought them a great pie. In Australia, pie is different, so I'm gonna say cake. There you go. Reminds me of Need for Speed Underground when the road is always wet and reflective. Yeah, it looks nice. I like reflective roads. 3.14 something, but I get the biggest piece because nobody cuts it right. Oh yeah, I wanted to see one other thing. The whole clicking business. I come here. Oh, I mean, it seems like it's working. For a moment, I thought it wasn't tracking, and I think it is. It only tracks, even though I'm spamming the button right now. It only tracks... Oh, you know what else? I just remembered. Is this still broken? Yeah, I can't attack anymore. This is still broken. I don't know why. I don't know why the controller thing breaks. I just remember that I never fixed that. Where's input? Dash. Where's attack? I did this because someone was telling me about saying that make sure you have different descriptions. So now they actually have different descriptions. And so yeah, pie is like a pastry wrapped around meat. Well, you could have like mince pie, like meat pies. Yeah, that's the thing. But, you know, in America, they're mostly ever like sweet. Yeah, so now I can't attack. I don't know why this happens. I can't attack. This is odd. Can I show reference viewer? It's used in, well, yeah, IMC action and just my character. So it's not used like anywhere else. I'm like, maybe it's, you know, referenced somewhere else. It's really weird. It just stops firing. I don't know how to work around this. I mean, it's possible that's fixed in 5.5. To be fair, it is possible it's fixed in 5. So, I think come next year we'll upgrade to 5.5 and we'll have fingers crossed there. But, guys, it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been a hell of a year. Even though I started streaming basically in March. It's been most of a good year. But I'm gonna call it here for the night. And for the year. I'll be back on January 6th. With on Monday, January 6th, with more game dev, exciting new things, updates, stories, presents, maybe. We'll see. I don't know what kind. Maybe I'll get someone a coin. But yeah. Sunday videos will continue on as normal. I gotta record them still this Sunday and next Sunday, so don't you worry. 2 more PCG videos coming, and then I'll be back. Why full screen? That's it. Calling it here. It's the Anger Guts. I'll see you guys on the 6th when I'm back. Guys, go get some sleep, get some rest, try to sleep please over this holiday break. Give me a Christmas present and get some rest. Okay? Give that as a Christmas present to me, or a New Year's present. I don't know which one you celebrate. Holiday present. And I'll see you guys next year. I'll post on the Discord if it'll be on the 6th when I'm going live again, but I'll let people know. Or if I do like any secret streams while I'm in the States, try to do one from my laptop. Maybe I'll give that a go, and if I do that, I'll post on the Discord and let you guys know. But hope you guys have a fantastic holiday. Take care of yourselves, you know, and wish you guys all the best. Take care. Bye bye.